Writing up one's research findings entails many challenges for the writer. One of these is being able to express exactly the certainty of your claims and also your evaluations. You want to be able to say what you found out, but it's very rare that you can say something with great certitude, with 100% certainty. So this poses a challenge for many researchers. But there are ways around this. You could arrange the sequence of your information, but one of the more useful ways is to know how to say it, how to express it, to have the linguistic expression for the amount of certainty you have. Technically, we call this moderating your claims, or the informal term for it is hedging. There are several ways of doing this, and in terms of linguistic resources. And of course, one of the more common ways is to use what we call modals. For example, if you have a statement or a claim like physical exercise prevents depression, modals can be used to soften that claim by, you can say, physical exercise can prevent depression, may prevent depression. So the modals like can or may reduce the certainty of your claims. So that's one way of doing it. Another way would be what we call distancing yourself or showing that your data is soft. For example, instead of saying all physical exercise prevents depression, you could say some physical exercise prevents depression. Or you can distance yourself and say some studies have stated that physical exercise prevents depression, which means some, not all, thus reducing the certainty of what you're saying. I've mentioned the word generalization, which is a very easy thing to say. If you say physical exercise prevents depression, means that it will always, physical exercise will always do this. This is true of all time, of all people. It's a generalization. Really the key word here, the key idea here is if you use a simple present tense. If you change the tense of that verb, then you could lessen the certainty of your claim. So you could say a generalization like physical exercise prevents depression, instead of saying, you could say physical exercise may prevent depression. Okay, so once again, the strength of the simple present tense is reduced. Or you can use what we call weaker verbs. Like prevent is a very strong verb. You can say physical exercise can diminish depression, which is saying that it will help reduce it. Reduce is another word, but prevent is a very strong word. So you can use weaker verbs. So moderating one's claims, especially for those people, for writers from Asia, is one way to go to make your claims more true to what you want to say and help you to basically keep your Asian identity.